Okay, and to wrap up this video, I wanted to show you this is the original factory rear view mirror from my 4Runner, and you can see it's got the 3 bolt holes that screw it to the roof of the cab. There's a recess there. That's where I ran the wires for the backup camera through this recess that was already there, and I just used the rough size of this original base plate for my bracket. I guess it was about 3 inches wide. Maybe I made it 4 inches long just because I had a piece of 4-inch wide steel. But yeah, you could just trace this and drill 3 holes, cut or drill a hole here in the middle to run your wires down. But you can see this mirror, it's all one piece. So sorry for the dirty box. This thing's 20 plus years old, but I still had it. It's a Vision System, and this was, I think, one of the first aftermarket rear view cameras. There's the VS-2, and it had a backup camera, a really big, bulky camera, but this was probably state-of-the-art at the time. And look at this box of wires. This was all the cabling and wires that ran from where the original mirror was all the way back to the back of the vehicle and down the sides. But look at all that wire. See, I think this was all the power and ground wires. You had the camera, and it had 2 cables. It had a power cable and a video cable. It actually used a SVHS video cable on the back of the mirror. But what they did was they combined the video and ground with the power and ground on those 4 pins. So it was a standard connector, but they used it in kind of a non-standard way. They were shipping power and signal on that cable. And then down here, let's see, they had some ultrasonic backup distance detectors. I could never get these to work. They were supposed to be set up so that you put them down on your rear bumper, and if you got within a certain distance of something, they would light up an indicator on the mirror. They would work every once in a while, but it wasn't reliable enough to actually use. Yeah, that was the control box that these things plugged into. So you had the 2 wires. Yeah, there's the cable that came up. You had the video here, and then you had a big wire harness that came up and plugged in here. The mirror was here. I don't know if you can see that. That was the only part of the mirror that was actually video. It ran from there to there and there to there. The rest of it was just a mirror. So you had a really tiny little display, but I guess that was state-of-the-art back in the day. And then there was a magnetic compass detector here. And again, I could never get this to work reliably. You could get it to maybe pick up sometimes south and southeast. And that was the 2 directions you could get. And I could never get it to calibrate right. Yeah, look at all of that wire that came out of this thing. That's the original mirror, and then the old Vision System VS-2. So yeah, if you have any questions about any specific details, post up in the comment section below, and I'll either try to answer those, or if I have some video clips of that particular portion. But it was just run a few wires, mounted the camera on the back, ran a cable to the front, tapped into a couple of the rear tail light wires, the reverse power, accessory, ground, GPS on the roof, and 1 wire up to the mirror. So that was about it. Pretty straightforward, and it just works. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. If you found it helpful, give the video a thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching.